So we are making a cheddar popper breakfast casserole, and this is keto version for us. So you can add potatoes or whatever other carb you want. Right now I'm just spreading some ghee on the casserole dish, or butter, whichever you prefer. We just like ghee. And all ghee is clarified butter, and that's for a whole nother video. So I'm going to get that done real quick, and this casserole is going to contain, of course, jalapenos, and then we're using beef bacon, which is delicious, and I believe it's 8 eggs. Yeah, 8 eggs sounds right. And then we have cream cheese, and then this turned out really good. I didn't even put salt and pepper in it. We didn't really need it. So I'm having to do the voiceover because football was going on and it was loud, and so you won't understand anything with my husband hooting and hollering. Yeah, there's my knife. That's my cheap Memmer's Mark knife. Now, this is cooked bacon, pre-cooked bacon, so I'm just chopping it up in the bits right here. Apparently I'm struggling. Yeah, looks like I'm struggling. I'm always struggling, y'all. It's nothing. That's the life of a lefty. We're always struggling in general. Okay, so that's approximately half a pound of bacon, because the pack comes in 1 pound packs and I only cooked up half of it. So that sounds about right. And we are going to use most of this. We're going to reserve a little bit of it to sprinkle on the top because. So I'm just putting that in the bowl right there. I think I'll just let I left the rest that I wasn't gonna use in the bag over there. So voila, I guess. Yeah, see, I just left it right there. What I got going on. I think I'm getting the eggs and the cream cheese and the cheddar. Yeah, here we go. Now we're getting to the good stuff. I normally caution to crack your eggs in another dish before putting in your main dish. For one, to make sure the egg is good if you're using fresh eggs. And two, that's your chance to get the eggshell out before it goes into the main dish. So, but apparently I'm either over this day or I'm just being a rebel. I think probably maybe a little bit of both. This is a super easy recipe. You don't have to stick to exactly what I'm doing. You can add sausage to it if that's what you want. It's a jalapeno popper. Okay, 6 eggs, I guess I'm pointing. So you can do anything you want to this. You can put any kind of meat, protein, whatever. This is a keto version of it if you're interested. And when we do this one, we don't like to put anything but the bacon in it, because it's kind of, it's cheddar popper, you know. I mean, you can put anything you want to in cheddar popper too, but again, this is just, you can add hash browns to this. Also, you can either add other vegetables too, like green onion or bell pepper or whatever, but we're strictly just doing cheddar popper here. Cheese, cream cheese. I feel like I should have maybe edited this video a little bit more so you don't have to listen to me ramble. But this is what we're working with today, y'all. Get that good and stirred up. And so here's the kicker. We're not going to put all the ingredients in the bowl. We're going to go ahead and going to get the cheddar out. I've already shredded the cheddar. Y'all, I know it seems like an extra step, but shred your own cheese. I'm adding a little half and half there. Add whipping, heavy whipping cream if you prefer, whatever you have. I know it seems like it's a lot of extra work by shredding your own cheese, but it makes all the difference in the world to me and my family. We can taste the difference. And the thing is, they put caking agents, which is either potato starch, cornstarch, or other starches. And especially if you're keto and you're trying to, me personally, I'm trying to get rid of a lot of inflammation. And I'm a month in and I'm off all my medication now. I'm not on insulin anymore. I'm not on my acid reflux medicine anymore. So we stick strictly to the shredded cheese because that stuff is very inflammatory. You know, everybody's got their own thing, but it's very inflammatory. So I strongly urge you to shred your own cheese. I've been doing it for years before we got on this, but after I'm going to heat the cheese up slightly, and that's only because just to make it easier to plop into the casserole. You'll see in a minute. And we're going to do about 4 ounces. So half a block, yeah, that's 4 ounces. Apparently I'm just going to walk off from the camera more than stay in front of the camera tonight. Yeah. I'm assuming I'm at the microwave. I guess we're just going to talk about things for the next 30 seconds. But yeah, so, and this calls for 6 eggs. It was a handful of cheese. I didn't really measure it. I got tiny T-Rex hands, but, you know. Anyway, so roughly a cup of cheese, 6 eggs, just under half a pound of bacon with some reserved, and then 1 large, that's a really big jalapeno. Instead of getting 2 regular size, I just got the 1. It wasn't as hot as I thought it was going to be, so there's my cheese. Apparently I had to really show you my cheese. I'm super proud of it, don't you know? Yeah, I would say, yeah, probably a cup. Maybe like 2/3 of a cup. It's a forgiving recipe. You do it however you want. It's not going to cook any less if you have more than that. So now, I'm talking to my husband right here. So he's asking me what I was making. He just came up from his football coma to notice that I was in the kitchen cooking. Anyway, so that's pretty. Yeah. See how I'm just plopping it in there? It's no real science to it. Because if you just straight up mix it in there, it's for some reason it incorporates into the eggs too much, and then you can't really taste the cream cheese, where if you do it like this, you know, it has that cheddar popper flavor. Because yeah, we tried it where I just mix it in there with the mixer to, you know, to incorporate it, and it just didn't do well. So just do little dollops like I'm doing here. And that's all you need to do. And you can do more. Just I recommend if you want to do more, you're gonna have to cook it longer. And then it could dry out. So I would just do the 4 ounces. So again, just to recap, that's 6 eggs, just under half a pound of bacon, 1 large jalapeno, 4 ounces of cream cheese, and just under a cup of sharp cheddar cheese. And that's all there is to it. And if you want to add potatoes to it, then go ahead. I'm trying to think what else would go in this. Maybe I'll have to do some Okay, no, we're just going to add more. I'm just going to add more cheese. Why not? Who cares, right? Because cheese. Now, I'm very sensitive. I'm a big baby, so I am going to put on some gloves because I do not like my fingers burn. I guess I'm sensitive. Look at that big old pepper, though. It's huge. Yeah, we left most of the seeds in that sucker, too. And it still wasn't super hot. Well, you know, it's almost October when I'm filming this, so they're almost out of season, even in Texas. And so they're not as hot. That's just my opinion, though. So yeah, we're just going to slice them up and throw them on top, and then we're just going to stick them in the oven. Man, it is super easy to do this. See how easy it is? This is so easy. Yeah, so you could do less or do more peppers. Some people would probably want to do more. I've heard of some people putting serranos instead of jalapenos. I mean, do whatever. Yay. Yeah, it's over. Oh, why did I forget that one? There must be a reason. I don't remember what the reason is, but I don't know why I didn't just put the last pepper in there. Who knows? I think it had the most seeds. Maybe that was it. Yep, always have your little rag right there to steady your cutting board. That's a neat little trick I learned years ago. Now we're just going to cut up the rest of the bacon and sprinkle on top. And we will be done. Isn't this easy, y'all? I mean, I do meal prep every Sunday, and this just makes it easy. I love to cook. Especially for my loved ones. I don't necessarily want to cook at 5:15 in the morning when we get up, though. I would like to just I cut these up, and then I put them in individual pieces of paper, parchment paper, or aluminum foil, and then when we get ready for them, we heat them up in the air fryer. I guess I got my jazz hands going on. Ta-da! Or something. Don't mind the skillet with the dried up cornbread. I just made cornbread for another video right before this one, so. Alright. That oven has been through hell this past couple weeks, man. I've been doing so much baking and cooking. It's just not getting a rest. That's why I keep the liners on there, because it's so much easier. Look at that. How pretty is that? Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. Easy peasy. And that made 4 pieces, 4 servings, 4 big servings. Thank y'all.